What is up, all forms of social media? James Joseph Edward Jesperger Jr., but please call me Jimmy for short. Today we're doing a different type of video. We are doing I wasn't really sure if I was going to do this video because I don't really have many New Year's resolutions this year, because I already feel like I'm implementing a lot of the things that I already want to do, so they're not really new resolutions, but I wanted to kind of go over what I would like to do for 2021 if possible. So here we go into it. These are the 10 New Year's resolutions I would like to do. It was shorter before, but I made more of a list so that you guys can have a listicle instead of, nothing. But if you would like to hear more on expanded on this, here is the final drop that I'm going to drop into this. It will be on my first ever episode of my podcast that will be coming out on YouTube and probably will be on, listening podcast streaming sites. So get ready for that. But for now, it will definitely be on YouTube as a video. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get into my 2021 New Year's resolutions. So my overall goal for 2021 is I want to do whatever I want and to care less. A small description of that is I feel like throughout my life I've cared too much about what everybody thinks, and I've gotten better through my tattoos, through the meaning behind them, through going through the struggles that I had and being a better person. But this year especially felt like I was getting better with it and worse at the same time, and I want to get more to that better strive so that I get better at all this stuff. Number 1 New Year's resolution for 2021. I want to be 10% body fat. Now, I know to some people that seems like a lot, but to me, it is not going to be that much. If you did not know, I've already been on my weight loss journey. I have lost 58 pounds so far since May. And I want to be the skinniest possible and the healthiest possible I can be and then start gaining muscle. I didn't put it on the list yet because I want to get to that 10% body fat. And I know once I get there, I'm going to start lifting anyway. So running for now, right? Number 2. I want to post daily on YouTube. If you have not noticed, since this Monday, which is technically today, I'm recording it on Monday, today, I posted a video back on YouTube, right? So for every day till the end of the year, I'm going to post daily videos. And that is a promise that I'm keeping with myself. If you don't see a video and it's not there, it's because I forgot or something happened to me. So daily videos from now on, which I enjoy actually from now on. 3, I want to hit 1,000 subs on YouTube. If you've already been on my YouTube or you've seen my other videos, you already know that I want to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. And I actually wanted to do that and get that goal to 1,000 before I start streaming on Twitch. Because I feel like the numbers kind of transfer over. If I'm like, hey, I'm going to start streaming on Twitch, then the numbers can kind of come from there. But I understand that more people get views through Twitching, so that might change throughout the year. I might just be like, you know what, hell with it. I might just start streaming for the hell of it. 4, I want to be closer or done with paying my vehicle and my college loans off. Now, this is something that I'm probably going to be dealing with way longer than 2021, but I do, as an adult, have my payments that I need to pay. I put the easy ones down because those are 2 big ones that I wanted to get down, but there are other things that I have to pay for. But these are the 2 main things that I was like, I want to get done as quickly as possible with this year or in the next couple years. Number 5, I want to continue getting my body mods such as piercings and tattoos. If you did not know, I used to have a nose piercing. It's actually a funny story I'll get to tell on YouTube one day. I've actually had my nose pierced 5 times now, and every time it's the same freaking spot. I want to get my 2 studs in. I want to get my septum piercing, but I call it the bull ring because I want that full kind of bull looking thing. And I would like to get my industrials done on each side, but we'll see. That's a lot of piercings, and obviously and honestly, I just want more tattoos because I already have basically my entire body mapped out at this point, so we'll see what happens. Number 6, I want to make more art, as in make an original album, compose, arrange things, etc., etc. The list goes on for that. I want to record crazy videos. I want to do photography again. I want to get it back into all the things that I make in art, not just making videos and making music, but making things. And it's actually crazy. since getting more technology and getting back into YouTube again, I've been wanting to make an album for like the longest time. I want to start making covers more, but eventually I'll get back into the swing and get back into making original music and such like that. Number 7, I want to be better about medical things and appointments and to go back to therapy. The first part of this is I just want to be better with my doctor's appointments. I want to be better with medical things, checking up on my health better, making sure that my appointments are always good for the dentist, and I'm always, making sure that stuff is good. Also, with this weight loss journey, I already knew and wanted to go back to therapy because I knew getting all the weight off was going to affect me, not just physically and emotionally, it was going to affect me mentally. And I've already gone to therapy. I say it to everybody. Everybody should be going to therapy. It's one of the best things that you can do for yourself. And yeah, I was going to do it anyway. And it's just one of my New Year's resolutions to make sure I put it on my list. I'm going to do it. Number 8, I want to perform more while being safe, COVID, in live performances, auditions, internet offers, etc. This one is basically just saying I don't want to just limit myself to being on the internet. Like, I want to be able to go back if COVID allows, with all this crazy stuff going on. I want to be able to perform in live theater shows again. I want to, do live performances while playing drums and playing guitar and auditioning for things in person, and like still keeping those internet offers open. Like, I would love to get finally back into voice acting and such like that. So yeah, just trying to perform more and not just like putting things out there. Number 9, I want to record a diary entry every day. Now this one, even though I know I'm posting daily on YouTube every day, this one is actually kind of hard for me because some days I'm so tired I forget that I need to record like a vlog or a diary entry. And I do have a few from the past couple of years, like off and on I've been doing it. But I want to seriously make sure that every day, no matter what, I do a diary entry. Now, this does not mean that the diary entries will be posted onto YouTube that day. Like, there's not going to be 2 videos every single day. This just means that every day I'm going to record myself privately for a diary entry, and then possibly later on you guys will get to see that later on. I have a whole bunch of stuff later on that I want to like compile together so that there's like this awesome diary entry. And also I have a bunch of diary entries from when I was bigger weight and all that, before the 58 pounds was lost. So it's like I want to make a video eventually about that soon, so I'm super excited about that. And finally, number 10, I want to be by myself, as in work on myself in all aspects and continue to not date till the year is up or I feel in a better state. First of all, this means that I just want to be by myself. This means I want to just work on myself. I've said it for years and I feel like I've mostly been doing it, but this year, especially for 2021, I want to make sure that I'm only working on myself. I'm not trying to help as many people. If my house isn't in order, I shouldn't be helping other people, essentially. I will try and help people as much as possible and continue to help people as much as possible. But for me, this is the year of like, I want to make sure that my eggs are all in order, and I want to make sure that my farm is better than ever. I can't be helping people organize their eggs if my eggs are all off and their farm is getting better. I just feel like for years I've been kind of doing that, and I want to work on myself 1,000%. And I've already started doing that, and it already feels amazing while getting to help other people lightly here and there. The other weird thing about this is, it's the second part of this. I said, continue to not date till the year is up or I feel in a better state. This basically just means that I would say maybe a month ago or so, I decided that I did not want to date for a year, which is technically before 2021 started, so I have less than a year now. But I told myself I wanted to work on myself, but mostly I just didn't want to date because I felt like I'm not in a good state to date. I feel like any person that I get with is just gonna be like, oh, well, I'm losing weight and like this is the person that's interested in me now. Like, I want to be the best overall person for another human being, but mostly I want to be the best version of myself before I meet somebody else. And I don't feel like in my state, and yeah, I've realized before I'm not in the best position right now, and nobody really is, But I wanted to make sure that I felt more comfortable and did the things that I really wanted to do before I started focusing on the things that I kind of wanted to do. And dating is kind of one of those things right now. To all those people out there who are like, man, I couldn't see myself without a relationship or not dating at all for a year. You're saying a year? I'm like, yes. I genuinely do not want it at all for a bit. And this is kind of getting into podcast territory, but the last part I'll leave it as is, there have been so many people, I've been telling people about this, like, hey, I'm not dating for a year, like a year to 2 years maybe. And they're like, why would you leave yourself without that opportunity? And like, what if you meet the most perfect woman and like she falls for you and she asks you out, or like you feel a great connection? Honestly, I would still say no, because I need to work on myself and it's not the right time for me right now. I want to be myself and I want to work on myself and I need to love myself. I need to be the best version of myself because that's what I'm working towards. But as I said before, all these overall goals are, I want to do whatever I want and to care less. That is my 2021 goal. If not the main goal out of all these, the two main ones are, I want to be 10% body fat and I want to post daily on YouTube. And then, you know, close second or third is I want to hit 1,000 subscribers and stuff like that. But those things will come. Here's the funny part about all of this YouTube and social media stuff. It's not really quality half the time. I mean, there has to be a little bit of quality, but I already feel like I have myself as a person. I know who I am. I'm established. I have the technology. It's really just posting. It's really just getting myself out there and posting as much as possible. So that's what I want to do in 2021. And I hope you guys will enjoy this podcast. I will leave this list up later. I will do a podcast later where I talk about all these in depth. At least I think each podcast episode maybe an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But as always, my name is James Joseph Edward Jesperger Jr., but please call me Jimmy for short. And I'll always see you guys in the next one. Peace. That felt really good.